Hi, I'm Mike Kirkpatrick, author of God Unveiled, a divinely inspired book in which our infinite creator reveals for the first time all his secrets of the spiritual and physical worlds that religion and science cannot explain. With just a few hours of reading, you will acquire a deeper and broader understanding of God, life, and the universe than any theology or science expert who has ever lived. I know that sounds like an absurd exaggeration, but I swear to you, it's the God's honest truth. It truly is the most enlightening book you could ever possibly read. You will learn, for example, what the actual age and size of the universe is, how many places in the universe possess life, and what important common spiritual purpose it serves. Also, why a loving, all-powerful God allows innocent people to suffer in natural disasters, accidents, and other adverse situations he could easily prevent. And also why he allowed so many different religions to emerge, with each claiming to be the correct one. This is just to name a few of the many secrets answered in the book. Not only will you be blessed with full enlightenment from God if you read the book, but you will be able to cope better with the death of family members and friends, as well as all other adversity you encounter in life. That's because you will find strength in knowing God's totally positive spiritual reason for he has us endure adversity, and why everyone's soul returns to him when they die. Never again will you have to be concerned that the souls of any of your loved ones or friends might end up burning in hell, while yours is with God, or vice versa. Both a print and ebook version of God Unveiled are available worldwide at 11 Amazon sites, and an ebook version only at 6 digital stores. How to place an online order is discussed at the end of the video. I want to take a quick minute here to briefly explain why and how God chose me to write God Unveiled, which I describe in greater detail in the introduction and appendix to the book. Despite 4 years of Sunday school lessons as a child, I never believed in God until a miraculous event occurred in 1985. God suddenly revealed himself to me through a vision, and I became a true believer in a matter of seconds. Over the next 29 years, I received all the unprecedented revelations found in the book from God living in me, the same infinite divine force that's present in all of us. By revealing his deepest secrets to the world through a former disbeliever like me, who is neither religious nor saintly, God is driving home how he really does live in everyone. He could have just as easily chosen any other ordinary person who had been a long-standing disbeliever to make this important spiritual point to humanity. If our infinite creator is actually revealing to the human race for the first time in God Unveiled all his secrets of the spiritual and physical worlds, then it means it is one of the most, if not the most, important books ever written. Hence, its value to humanity rests entirely on whether or not I am telling the truth about it being solely of divine origin. Either I have been deluding myself for close to 30 straight years about God speaking to me, or he really is revealing his deepest secrets from within me. In addition to all the unprecedented truths God reveals in the book for the first time, and the amazing way I became an instantaneous believer in him after 40 years of disbelief, here are 4 more compelling reasons why you can rest assured that the book is truly from God and that I'm not the slightest bit delusional. 1. Incredibly, I never gave even a moment's thought to any of the spiritual topics covered in the book prior to my spiritual awakening. My mind was focused on my career in technical computer programming and financial management for a large engineering firm, and also at the same time spending 8 years in evening graduate school, earning 2 master's degrees. For the record, I hold a BS in math and a master's in engineering science from Penn State and an MBA in finance from Drexel. Other than being inspired by God, there is no plausible explanation why I would spend almost 3 decades of my life, writing a book on topics totally unrelated to my career, education, or interests. What is also incredible is the fact that I never once asked God to reveal any of his secrets to me. He would just automatically communicate them to me at random times throughout the day, and I would write them down for later inclusion in the book. The second reason why you can be sure this is not me being delusional is the fact that God revealed to me is 100% positive and has absolutely none of the negative human-like qualities attributed to him in the Bible. For example, like him directing Moses and his men to kill all the innocent children and women of their enemies, or having people kill innocent animals in ritualistic sin offerings, making an untold number of humans and animals to drown and starve in a 40-day flood, the Noah's Ark story, to name just a few of the negative traits of God in the Bible. If God did not reveal his true self within me, then it means I have achieved the impossible. After being a disbeliever for 40 years, my mind suddenly created, out of nowhere, a God more divine than the one considered perfect by millions, or perhaps billions, of people worldwide. Third reason why you can believe this is really from God. If I'm not really communicating with God, then the theology and science experts should have no problem whatsoever showing why the revelations found in the book are just a ludicrous creation of a 30-year delusional mind. To put it another way, if the experts think all the answers are from a mentally disturbed person, then they should be able to show us their more credible and rational ones for why the universe exists, why innocent children must suffer, and so on. 4, the same God who reveals all his secrets in the book also gave me some very tough Bible questions to ask in a debate with biblical experts regarding the merits of the Bible versus God unveiled. Here is just one example of the many questions God gave me, which the biblical scholars should have no trouble credibly answering if I'm just delusional about him speaking with me. If the billions of non-Christians in the world, this is from God now, if the billions of non-Christians in the world are all condemned according to Jesus in Mark 16:16, then wouldn't that make God the biggest hypocrite of all time? There he is having Jesus preach how we should love our enemies, be good to those who hate us, turn the other cheek, and forgive others unconditionally. 70 times, 7 times, as it says in the Bible. And then, and forgive us, yet refuses to live by any of these divine ideals himself. In other words, we're supposed to believe that the creator of the entire universe, where incidentally our Milky Way galaxy is 100,000 light years wide, that creator wants us mere mortals to behave more divinely toward one another than he's willing to do himself. That should be the definition of hypocrite in the Bible. If you decide to buy the book, I promise within just a few minutes of reading it, you will learn the answer to the most profound question ever posed by human beings over our 200,000-year existence. A question that not even the greatest minds in the history of science like Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein could even answer. Nor, might I add, neither does any of the religious books, including the 775,000-word Bible. Namely, why does the universe and life exist? Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I'm confident if you purchase it and read it with a completely open mind. In other words, without any bias toward whatever religious beliefs you might already have, you will conclude it really is the most enlightening book you have ever read. Before describing how to purchase the book online, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge the 2 most important people in my life who I consider a precious gift to me from God. My 10-year-old buddy, Sebastian Tobin, who I've been blessed to know since he was 3, and my totally loyal, and I mean totally loyal friend for over 30 straight years, Tommy Martino, who's doing the recording for me right now. They have both been a source of strength and inspiration for me in completing the book. As I mentioned in the beginning, both a print and ebook version of the book are available at Amazon sites worldwide. In the United States at Amazon.com, and in the following 10 foreign countries: Brazil, Canada, France, Germany, India, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Spain, and the United Kingdom. It is also available at Amazon in Australia, but only as an ebook. After connecting to the country's Amazon site where you wish to buy the book or ebook, just go to God Unveiled using the search bar. In other words, just type in that and hit, and you'll get to the purchase area for the book or the ebook. The purchase price for the print version is $13.50 and $5.99 for the ebook. Prices in foreign currencies are roughly equivalent to those in US dollars. Finally, the ebook version only is available at the following 6 digital stores. To connect to the store where you wish to purchase it, just Google the store name followed by God Unveiled. The 6 stores are iBooks, Apple, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and Thalia, Thalia, and 24 Symbols. So, for example, if you had iBooks, you would just Google iBooks followed by God Unveiled. Thanks again for taking the time to look at this video. I really appreciate it.